Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on survival multiplayer with Daggerwin. As you can see over there, Daggerwin's on the combine. He's just tidying up the last of the mess of the field really. There's a bit of canola left to harvest, which he's just doing now. And then that field will be ready to re-drill with a new crop, and hopefully this time it'll look neat rather than having the mess we've got there, which is not ideal at all. As you can see, the bank balance isn't looking too good at all. I don't remember it being quite so low, but obviously it must have been at the end of the last episode. I think there was probably some expenses overnight, property income or whatever, property maintenance or something like that, I think, that got taken out. So yeah, we're minus 59, which is not good. So I think while Daggerwin does that harvesting there, I can't really start the field re-drilling yet, because he's still harvesting it. I don't want to get in his way really. It's not a big field, so it won't take too long to do. Would be nice to probably put something like sunflowers in there maybe. That'd be quite good. It also needs soil sampling because the data's expired. It needs new data, so that'll need doing. But first of all, I think I'll just cut a few trees and sell them. That'll help boost the bank balance a bit. There is this grass field to cut as well, but we've done that quite a few times now. We've done trees quite a few times as well, but I feel like we haven't done trees as recently as we've done the grass, so I'll only do a few. I'll just probably get one trail load or something of trees to sell, and then we'll probably move on to doing that field. So yeah, these are the ones I'm going to do. We'll focus on sort of expanding this area a bit. This is actually a surprisingly very big area, and it's all taken up by trees which we can't do anything with, so we might as well clear it and then probably do something with it, either expand this field here or build something on it. I'm not quite sure yet, but it's certainly quite a big area, so definitely worth clearing it and seeing what we can do with it. So yeah, I think I'll just time-lapse doing this. I'll cut a few trees, get them loaded up and sell them at the sawmill. That's the trailer pretty much fully loaded with logs, so we're going to get these sold now. Daggerwin just came to help a bit at the end, but the trailer was already almost full, so he didn't get to load too many on, but there's no point overloading it. I didn't want to overload it, because you just get more problems that way. It's best to just take it when it's stood like this, pretty much full, rather than pushing it and then risk tipping it over or getting stuck somewhere. It just causes more issues, potentially, so I think this is a good amount to have on. We usually get around about 15,000, I think, for a load like this, if I remember right. It's been actually quite a while since we did one. Daggerwin's bringing another log as well on his front loader, so that's a bit of a bonus, a bit of money. But we really do need this. We've only got minus 91,000 in the bank, so it's not good. There we go, yeah, oh, 17,000 plus 974, that's good. Yeah, happy with that. That's boosted it up to 18,100, and then with Daggerwin's log as well, it'll be nearly 20,000, I would have thought. So next, I think we're going to go and start working on that small field that needs re-drilling. It needs soil sampling. There we go, 20,200, that's good. Weirdly, seems to get more for that one log than what the whole, well, per log on what the whole trailer is worth, it seems. I'm sure that, yeah, you seem to get more for one log on its own, per log, than what the trailer logs are, because there was loads of logs on that trailer. I'm sure it would be less than 2,000 a log on that trailer, I'm not sure. It's strange that, yeah, that math doesn't seem to work for me, I don't know what you think, but yeah, 2,000 a log almost for that. But on the trailer, there must have been, what, I don't know how many logs there are on the trailer, at least 20 logs. 2,000 a log showing more than 17,000 surely. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it too much, but I'm sure that, yeah, seems to get quite a lot for that log. Anyway, yeah, we're back at the yard now. We'll drop the trailer off, and then we will get the soil sampler on, if he hasn't already done it. I don't think he has, so yeah, we'll get that done next, and then we'll be ready for cultivations and drilling, or planting. I think we should do sunflowers, although we don't have a corn header yet. No, we're going with that trailer. What's Daggerwin going to do? I'll just tell Daggerwin what I think we should do first. Okay, there we go. So Daggerwin now knows what to do. He's gone with the cultivator. As long as his tractor can power that cultivator. It's quite a demanding cultivator to run that. I think he had some issues with that tractor on the other field we were doing. Although this is a fairly flat field, so I think it should be okay. So I'll get the soil sampler on. I'll do that. I also noticed the grass field next to us needs soil sampling as well. It's not been done for a while. One in front of us there, so we'll do that as well. But first of all, we'll do this field because obviously this is the priority. Hasn't been done for quite a while, since the start of the series in fact, so yeah, it is due for some new soil samples. More rain on the way in the forecast at the top there, just for a change on this map. It's a really good map, but it just seems to rain too often. Probably is realistic to the area in Finland, but do seem to get a lot of rain. And with the rain comes thunder, of course, which is very loud. A few of you said it's not too bad. You can hear me over the thunder, but I find it quite loud. Anyway, I think I'll just time-lapse doing the soil samples on these two fields, and then we'll come back to you when we're ready to start planting. So that's the soil sample all done and analysed, and now I'm putting on the planter. I'm going to do sunflowers in this field because obviously we've got the oil mill now, might as well make use of it. So we'll be growing oil based crops for a bit, just to try and make as much money as possible out of the oil mill, maximise the use of it. No point buying it and then I think it's sitting there doing nothing, so yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. Daggerwin's also just suggested doing olives, which is another good idea, as long as we can afford a harvester for the olives and everything, and they're obviously not the cheapest crops to grow. So yeah, we don't want to grow a lot of olives that we can't harvest or anything. So, but yeah, they'd be good for the oil mill. Hopefully this is working. Supposed to be planting sunflowers here, so I think it's working. The texture doesn't seem to be changing much, but the seed is going down, so I think it is working. Just check the mini map or the map first, just to make sure. Where are we? Yeah, it's growing. Sunflowers, yep, that's fine. Nitrogen, it's not changing, so maybe they don't need much. That's probably right. It's obviously doing it right, I think. So obviously sunflowers don't need too much nitrogen. Anyway, this is going to be another time-lapse job, I think, because it's a fairly slow job with this planter, so I'll continue this on time-lapse. That's all the planting done. Just notice here there is a bit of a dip, which I'm struggling to plant actually. I've been over it on both ways and it's it doesn't want to plant that bit. So I wonder if I can just try and level it a bit, possibly. I don't want to mess anything up, but it does seem a little bit of a dip. So which one is it? Level, soften. A bit hard to see. It's not the easiest terrain texture to see what I'm doing really, but I'm just trying to smooth it off a bit. I don't know whether that's helping. Have a look. You can still see a dip, but it might be better. I'll give it a go. Just trying to make sure it all gets seeded or planted because it's obviously not being done at the moment. Try again from this way. And it's right. It did a bit there. Doesn't want to do it. don't want to make a massive mountain in the middle of the field either though. Got to be a bit careful with these landscaping tools. That bit's okay. Done that bit, but oh, there we go. That's it. That'll do for now. We can probably come back to that and try and improve it a bit more in the future, but I think that's better than it was. Okay, so the next job will be to roll that field. Need rolling for the next day. And I think while I've been doing that, Daggerwin's bought a corn header, which we desperately need because we've got a cornfield up there, almost ready to harvest. Will be soon anyway, and we've also got the sunflower field, which we'll need harvesting in the future. So that's it's not that wide. This thing is 4.6 meters or something. But yeah, that'll be better than having no header at all. So drop the planter off again. Oh, wow, that's heavy. I'm doing a backwards wheelie. If I lower it, it's better. Yeah, this is the fertiliser hopper, which has hardly used any fertiliser at all. Only 90%. So I'm 100% when I started. So yeah, sunflowers really don't need much fertiliser at all. So next is the rolling. Yeah, the rolls. So I'll get these on. We'll get that field rolled. I think Daggerwin also sold some silage bales, the ones that were there in the yard. He's just got them sold. It won't be quite as good a price now in March, but still, it's not the worst price, so it's good to get them sold now rather than waiting until the summer when they're really low value. Although they don't change too much, silage bales compare something, but you still get more for them in the winter. In June we're going to have our furniture to sell, and in April, May time we'll have, well, even next month we'll have the wool to sell. We've got quite lots of wool now, so we've got some big income coming in eventually. Obviously we're going to have to wait a long time before we can sell the canola oil, because best price is in November, I think it is, or December, somewhere around there. So that's quite a few months away yet, but certainly in the short term we've got the wool and the furniture to sell, so that's good. We'll have some more income coming in, and obviously we've still got the trees, which is a sort of never-ending stream of income if we need it, like we did earlier on in the episode. Anyway, I'll get on with this rolling. The rolling almost finished, and as you can see from the money, Daggerwin's certainly spending the money today. He's now bought the small vineyard tractor, the Finland vineyard tractor. There it is. Because he's planning on starting an olive grove, I think. So he can, as I mentioned earlier, so he can put the olives into the oil mill. It's a good idea. Just it's going to be an expensive operation to set up. As you can see, just the small tractors use up all of the money pretty much. Not without the harvester and the other bits and pieces you might need, and without the olives, in fact. So, yes, it's not a cheap thing to set up, but hopefully in the long term it will be worthwhile. Final job for me today would be to spray that field with herbicide. Need that to stop the weeds from coming, so I'll do that next. And that'll probably be it for today, I think. Just reversing the rolls into the shed here, and then we'll get the sprayer on. Very heavy things, these rolls for this tractor. They just struggle to pull and push them in reverse, especially. Anyway, sprayer next. Yeah, we've not got much herbicide left in there. Don't think we've got any more, so we might have to go and buy some. It's Daggerwin finished, so yeah, I'll get on with this herbicide. Might have to go and buy another IBC, but yeah, I'll just get on with this field. Looks like we were alright for herbicide after all. It was only a small field, so yeah, there's no issue there. Managed to get it all done in one small map we had left, so that's fine. I'll park this up, and then that'll be it for me today, I think. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I think, again, quite a productive episode today. Things are all very progressing along very nicely, I'd say. So yeah, it's all exciting stuff, and looks like we've got a vineyard or olive grove, I think, coming very soon. By the looks of it, that's Daggerwin's plan anyway. Possibly up in that area there where the trees were. Seems like a good place to do it, or in this grass field, but we'll have to decide on that at a later date. That's not for today. And here is our new corn header that Daggerwin bought earlier on. So again, only a small one, but it'll get the job done. So yeah, that's it for today. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.